All right, so welcome once again to this wonderful section where we want to look at the understanding the MT5 platform. Of course, you agree with me that if you must trade the financial market, you must use a platform. Okay, it's either you're using the MT4 platform or the MT5 platform, of customized platforms like C-Trader and other platforms or the Cirex, okay? And other platforms probably you will want to use to trade the financial platform, sorry, the financial market. But of course, what I'm trying to say is that if at all you are trading or you want to trade the financial market, you must use a platform to trade. And one of the platforms that are used to trade the financial market is the MT5. And so today we want to look at the MT5 platform. Again, the reason why we are looking at the MT5 platform is because there is a migration currently because Mental Code, who is the particular company in charge of giving the platforms to brokers to use, not actually licensing MT4 again. They are currently licensing only MT5, okay, except apart from brokers that have MT5 or MT4 platform previously, but currently Mental Code is no longer give a license for MT4. So that's why I want to look at the MT5. And this particular lecture is brought to you by DB Investing. And DB Investing actually is a global brand and it's one of the top-notch brokers you can use to actually realize your trading dreams, whatever dream you have in towards the financial market. Okay, DB Investing is the one of the best brokers that we use to help you realize your dream. And so today we want to dive into understanding of the MT5 platform. I am no other person but Mr. Shadrach. I am the financial analyst for DB Investing Nigeria. So let's look at the MT5 platform. I know that a lot of us who are already expert traders, who are already average traders, may not see this particular lecture as too necessary, but it is important that we understand the platform, especially for beginners and people that are coming up in the financial market. So let's dive into this lecture for today. And even if you're already an expert trader, some things I may say may add to your knowledge, okay? Because there is no knowledge that, of course, is a waste. So let's go into the study or the lecture for today. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share my screen. And here is our website, dbinvesting.com. And before, why I took us to our website is that for you to actually download the MT5 platform, you must access a broker's site. Okay, you must access the broker site. I'm talking about the MT4 on your PC, either on a laptop or on a desktop system. You must access a broker's site. So you cannot just go ahead to download it. Okay, if at all you want to trade the financial market. If you just want to play with a demo account, you can just go to your Google, put in just type MT5. Mental Code can just give you the demo account for you, which you can just play around with. But of course, if you must actually trade the financial market, you must affiliate or connect to a broker. And so that means you must open an account with the broker, do your KYC and all of this stuff, and then open either a live account or a demo account. And then they will give you, the brokers will give you a login detail. And without login detail, you can use it now to log into your MT5 you download from the broker site, and then that you can use to trade the financial market. So if you want to, for instance, trade, open a demo account or a live account, you have to go to the broker site. Like this is dbinvesting.com. And then once you come to this particular, our site now, the next thing you have to do is either you want to open an account, or if you're an existing trader, you just log in into your account. That is your client portal, because that is how you get started. So for those of us who don't have an account, you just open an account. And for those of us who already have an account, you just log in to your account. Is that okay? Now, once you open an account, okay, for instance, if you click on open an account, is that okay? It will take you to a point where you will see where you put your name, and all of this will show up. Is that okay? So let's just look at it briefly. I won't waste much time because I am not teaching about how to open an account, right? But I just want to show us, to help us our understanding. So you see your registration details, your name, last name, and all that. You put in key in there, and then your country, your phone number, and then once you do that, okay, you just check this box, and then you click on, okay, and then accept terms, and then say continue. Now, once you've done that, right, once you've done that, it will take you to a place where you will get to your client portal. All right, yes, your client portal, and that client portal will bring you up to a point in the market where you will have to like now want to actually open an account, like a demo account, a live account, as the case may be. Is that okay? Yeah, as the case may be. So let's push in. So now, let's say I already have an existing account. Is that okay? I already have an existing account. And then, so let's just dive into it. So I'm just logging into my account. So you just log in here into the account. So, all right. So this is my account. I log in because I've logged in previously. So that is it. Now, on this my account, it's just a demonstration account I'm just opening. Okay, I already have this is just a demonstration account just for the purpose of this lecture. And then, so now in this particular account, because what I'm trying to say is that before you download your MT5, you must create an account. Okay, and then download the MT5. Just go to your client portal. You can see where you can download the app. Okay, you see download apps. Is that okay? All right, and then you can download the app. If you check on the desktop also, why you say you have to create an account is because you need login details. You can download, for instance, if you come to this point here on our website, okay? Now on the website, here you can see companyinvesting.com. You can see platforms, okay? Yeah, on that platform, you can see MT5. So you can easily download from here, okay? Yes, you can easily download from here also. But even if you download the app, you still need the login details. Like you need to open an account to get the login and your password to be able to use the platform. So that's why it's important that you create an account, okay, before doing that. So now that we've created an account, okay, let's just push in. Okay, this is our account we've created, and then we now push in. What we want to do now is that we want to download the accounts. Let's go to, first of all, on the accounts, okay, demo account, open a demo account. So here we want to open a demo account. All right, so now let's say we want to open a pro account, for instance. Is that okay? All right, so I'm okay with the leverage, the currency, and so on. And I say, okay, continue. All right, so I've opened a pro account, telling me a demo account pro, 1:100, this amount, and it's telling me, do you want to continue? I say, yeah, continue. And then it's very easy. So I've successfully opened a pro account. Because DB Investing, we have an EZN account, we have STP account, which is the standard account. We also have a pro account. A pro account, the spreads are a bit more tighter compared to that of a standard account, okay, which is the STP account. You also have Islamic account. Is that okay? So whichever any category you want, EZN, standard, pro, Islamic, we have. All right. So now, but this is a demonstration account. It's just a demo account. If you want to open a live account, you can also click on this. And then, of course, once you are able to access your client portal, the next thing is just to do your verification, which is your KYC, and then bam, you go. All right. So now we have our, what's it called? Our details. So the next thing is to download the platform, okay? So we want to download the platform. So this download app, all right? So we'll go to download app, and then we come here. This is what we want to download, okay? MT5 for desktop, because we are dealing with the MT5 for desktop. So we just download, click on download, and then we go. Okay, you can see it's downloading. Is that okay? So now, once you've achieved that, all right, the next thing we want to do is to go to our downloads. Okay, so open a folder, your File Explorer. All right, and then let me just show us. So let's see that. So this is our File Explorer. So you can see DB Invest 5 setup. Okay, so we just double click on it, and then we begin to do the installation. Okay, so we say yes, and then the installation begins. So all we just need to do is just to click next, and then the installation goes on. Okay, so see, very fast. You're just pushing on. All right. So once you finish installing, we'll just click on finish. Finished. Okay, that's it. And then, all right. So now we have installed it. The next thing you can see, we have installed it. So the next thing is for we to come to our what? Our account. Now, here you can see that I already have a demo account, all right, but I've just showed us the process so that this similar thing you have to do. Okay, so but I'm going to play around with this because when you open the account for the first time, this is what you will see in the account. So this is how the account is going to look like. Yes, this is how it's going to look like. Okay, for the first time. So let me take off these. All right, this is how it's going to look like for the first time. Okay, it happens so because I already have a demo account. Just for the purpose of demonstration, I just have to delete it and then we come back to it again. So this is it for the first time. All right. Now, so how do we navigate? Because now once you download the MT5 on your system and you put in your login details, let me show us how to put in the login details. Okay, so let's go, let's come to File because we have our login details, right? So I don't want to use this. So let's go to File, let's go to Login to Trade Account. Is that okay? So when you do login to Trade Account, this will show up. Okay, so now, mind you, we have our login details in the other end, all right? So this is what we have as our login details. Let me share the screen. These are login details. So here we want to look at our login details. Okay, so these are our login details. Remember, login, this, MT5 Live. So now let's copy our login. Copy this. Is that okay? So we've copied. So let me share my screen. And let's go to what we have here. So I'm going to put that login details here and paste it. Is that okay? And then the password, we'll go to pick the password. So this is the password. So I want to copy it and then come to the MT5 and then paste that password. Okay. And then I said, okay. All right. Now you can see the sound, the incoming mail, this new. Is that okay? This new. So you will just actually key in to open a new demo account. You can see our equity 1,000, you remember, and then our balance 1,000, free margin 1,000. So this is the new, this is the pro account we just opened, and now we want to use it to navigate the MT5 quickly as possible as we can. Let's just navigate the MT5. So first of all, without wasting much time, okay, what do we do? Is that assuming as a person, you look at this platform, You can see the background. The background is dark. This dark space is known as is called the trade window. All right. The write-ups here by the corner are called the foregrounds, where the prices of the asset is listed here. Okay, the prices, and then the year is the date. Okay, like today, July, and the rest of them, first, second, third. So it's the price that's against the time or days. Is that okay? So a lot of traders don't like their platform to be like this. So what we are trying to say that you can customize this platform to a way that suits your style. So let's say we want to customize the platform. First of all, what we'll do is to take off the grid lines. Okay. So first, if you want to take off the grid line, you just right click and you'll see grid. Okay. Just click on grid. So the grid lines goes off. So the thread window is a bit clearer now. Now, having done that, the next thing we are going to do is we may want to kind of configure or do a color coding of the candlestick. Because mind you, let me say this, that the MT5 platform is actually a platform that represents the market in a graphical formation. And there are basically three graphical presentation of the market. Number one is the bar chart presentation. Number two is the candlestick presentation. And number three is the line chart presentation. So it depends on you as a person, which particular chart presentation you prefer to use, okay, in your analysis. Is that okay? So a lot of traders prefer the candlestick presentation of the market because the candlestick presentation of the market is not just an ordinary presentation, is a presentation that helps us, to actually a presentation that helps us to decipher the market in details because it's a language actually, not just a graphical presentation. Is that okay? So that is it. So one of the ways we can do with this is that we just have to right click, okay, go to properties, and then here we can change the background. We can change the background to white. Okay, let's keep that white. And then come to if you change the background to white, then the foreground must be black so that it will be visible, or maybe any other color that will flow with white. Okay, so that's it. Then the bar up, which is the border lines of the candle, let's keep it at black. Bar down to black, and then the bull candle, which is the candle that tells us that the market is going up. For instance, you can see here that these candles are pushing upwards. So let's use a blue to represent the bull candle, okay? And then the bear candle, that is candle that are coming downwards. Let's use the red to present it, and then you okay it. So now you can see that our chart is a bit clearer. I want to remove this volume line. Just right click, go to properties, and then you see volume. Okay, look at it, green. I can click on it and say none. Is that okay? And then I sit, so the volume goes. So I'm no longer seeing it again. Now this is the platform. This is the MT5 platform. And then actually, as it is, I can shrink the candles. That is, make the candles smaller. All I just need to go to charts. Okay, so zoom in. Okay, zoom is to make it bigger. Zoom out to make it smaller. You can see now, right? Here, then even if you want to shift the chart maybe inwards a little, you just go to charts and then come to chart shift. Okay, you click on it, you can see shift inwards a little here. And as regards the chart shift, there's also, once you have shifted the chart, there is an arrow, a little arrow here at the top right hand corner. All right, here. So just click on it. You can see there's a vertical line. You can adjust the chart inwards. Okay, you can also pull it outward a little, depending on how you want it. But that particular stuff or that arrow will only come out when you initiate the chart shift. Is that okay? Okay. Now, I haven't understood that. The next we want to look at clearly here is known as the trade terminal. If you want to bring up the trade terminal, what you do is just to click on Control T. Okay? Now, this is the trade terminal window. If you click on Control T again, it goes off. Okay, Control T, it comes up again. Now, the trade terminal is a terminal that shows your balance, your equity, and your free margin. And it's also the terminal where you can close your trade. For instance, if I want to place a trade for a buy now, for instance, let's just click on this trade panel. This is called the trade panel. If you can see this particular icon here, you click on it, the trade panel will show. And if you look at the trade panel, inside of the trade panel, you have a small box. That is where you can set your lot size. Because in the financial market, especially the currency market, we have lot size categorization. We have the micro lot size. We have the what's known as the mini lot size, and we have the standard lot size. That the micro lot size ranges from 0.01 to 0.09. Okay, and then we also have the mini lot size, which ranges from 0.1 to 0.99. And then we have the standard lot size that ranges from 1 to 100. Now, this particular lecture is not for lot sizes and all of it, it's just for the platform. So I just want to just enlighten us that this is the category. So now, in this particular window, we can actually place the lot size we want. If you see that there is a up and down arrow, so you can use to adjust your lot size, either upward, as we click the up arrow, it is increasing. If we increase the down arrow, it is the downward pointing arrow, it is the reducing. So, or I can type it manually. Is that okay? I can just type the lot size I want manually. Okay, so like here, okay? I can type the lot size I want manually. So maybe 0.1, all right, or 0.2. I can type it manually. So whichever case you want to. And this particular trade panel is used for instant execution. By that we mean in the market, we have what is known as pending orders. And then we also have instant execution. Now, if you want to go into the market immediately without wasting time, okay, you have to use the instant execution. For instance, okay, look at the market and I want to go in for a buy market. The buy market simply means that the market is going up, okay? Sell market is if the market is going down and then I'm saying, okay, let me go in because the market is going downward, so let me go down with it, okay? So that's, I'm going in for a sell. I'm just putting a layman's understanding, okay? A layman's sense, so everybody will flow. Then if the market is rising and that is the market is going for a buy. If the market is falling, it means it's going for a sell. So, and if you want to enter immediately, okay, that is instant execution. This is the trade panel is what you use. So for instance, if I click on buy now, okay, it comes up with a disclaimer, okay, that I have to accept one-click trading. One-click trading simply means that you want to enter the market instantly, okay? So now I want to initiate that one-click trading. I say I accept, and then I click OK. Now with this now, I can just go straight up. If I want to click on a buy, straight up, you see it's executed immediately, right? So I'm in a buy. Then if I bring my pointer to my entry point, okay? Now you can see that there is this double-edged arrow, okay? So now once I bring my pointer to the entry point, I can drag downwards. You can see I just left click and hold and then drag downwards. Since I'm in a buy, if I drag it downwards, say, okay, this is where I want to put my stop loss. You can see XL by the left-hand corner. Okay? The last left-hand by the left-hand corner, you will see XL minus 42.00 USD. Okay? And it will tell you the number of point value. Is that okay? So you drop it there. Because MT5 uses point value. We'll discuss more about that because I'm going to have a understanding the MT5 part 2. Okay, so this is, let's call this one part 1 because if I should do all of it, it will be more than an hour, and I don't want to stay more than an hour in this lecture. Is that okay? So now this is stop loss. This is called SL. Now, if I bring the point again to my entry point, okay, you will see that two-edged arrow comes up again, left click and hold and drag upwards. This becomes my TP. Okay, that's how to place take profit and stop loss. Okay, now I am just giving this lecture because I will also do a lecture for that of the Android or the phone setup. Is that okay? but this is for laptops and for PC. And this understanding your platform is very key, because once you are very flexible with the platform with which you're trading becomes very easy. Okay, all you just need to do is just to master a particular strategy and start to use it to do your trading. Okay, very simple, very clean. Is that all right? So that is it. So now we have placed a trade. So now you understand how we use this trade panel just to open instant execution. Now you will see that in the terminal, trading terminal here, or you can see Excel TP. This is the price of our TP, the price at which we place our Excel, our entry price. Is that okay? The volume is the lot size with which you enter the trade. Okay, like we enter the trade with a mini lot size of 0.2, and then the type of order is a buy order. Okay. It's a buy trade, okay? And then the time with which you enter the trade, is that okay? And then the particular asset, okay? Then our balance is this. Now, this is our equity. This equity is your balance minus your loss, or your balance plus your profit. Now, we are in a loss of minus $4, okay? So that's why we have our equity is 995.80. So it's our balance minus our loss, which is our equity, or balance plus your profit, which is your equity. Then your margin is the amount of money that the amount of money the broker will hold from your account, from your balance. Is that okay? Yes. The amount of money the broker will hold from your balance, or from your balance, okay? And then if you minus it from what you have, you now have what's known as your free margin. Is that okay? Or let's put it this way. If you look at this particular case, and this is your equity, right? The amount of money that the broker will owe from your equity, let's use the word equity because, all right? Now, if you minus 21.46 from your equity, what will be left for you is 976.134, okay? That becomes your free margin. Is that okay? Yeah, so once the market, for instance, goes against you and use up your free margin, you have what is known as margin call. That is the essence of margin call. So the margin call simply means that you have exhausted, the market is against you and have used up, or you have lost all of your free margin. What is left is what the broker owes. So once what is left is what the broker owes, the broker will send an email to you, and that is known as the margin call, telling that, look, you have exhausted your this thing. What is left is just your margin that we held. So will you love to close that trade? Or so that is called the margin call. Okay. Then here we can decide if we want to close the trade. You can see there's an X just beside this tells us our profit, our loss is being displayed there. So I want to close it, just click on this X by the side, and that is it. So if I click on X now, I have closed the trade. Is that okay? So that is that about it. So very simple. All right. So you can see now that we've explained that of the, what's it called? The terminal window. We have explained the trade panel. We have also explained the one-click trading. We have explained the chart shift. Is that okay? And very simple. All right. And then now the next thing we want to look at briefly is the market watch. The market watch, very simple, a shortcut is just Control M. All right. Market M. So Control M. All right. Just put it there. So the market watch pops up. Now you can see, let me just take off the terminal window so that we'll have enough space. So now we have, this is the market watch. Now, the market watch actually displays everything that the broker has in his platform. That is, every asset that is tradable is being displayed on the market watch. It's just like a watch list, right? Where you see everything that the broker has and all that he needs to, that is there, that is available to trade. If it is not there in the market watch, then the broker does not have it. But again, there's another thing you got to do, because sometimes, like now, we open the market watch, you see that you are only seeing currencies. So sometimes some other assets are hidden. So what you have to do is to go to the market watch window and then right click. When you right click, just click on show all, and every other asset that the broker has that is tradable will be displayed. You can see now we have a full watch list. Okay. Yeah. So spanning from currencies to stocks, all right, to indices, to what? Cryptocurrencies, and then to commodities. Is that okay? Yeah. So all of this is now in the watch list. So it depends on what you want to trade. Okay. like I earlier said, when you get into the trading, everybody have a bias or the particular kind of market they want to trade. Some want to trade the currency market, some want to trade the stock market, some want to trade the commodity market, some want to trade the index market, some want to trade the cryptocurrency market. So whichever one your bias is, okay, you will see all of it in the watch list. Now, on this watch list, let me expand the window a little. On this watch list, you will notice something very important that on this watch list that I want to take off this. Let's go to columns. I want to take off the daily change. I want to bring you the spread. So I want to explain spread. Okay? Alongside with on the watch list or on the market watch, you will see what's known as the bid price and the ask price and then the spread. So what does that mean? Now, the symbols are actually the assets. Then we have the bid prices, and then we have the ask prices, and then the spread. The difference between the ask price and the bid price is what gives us the spread. So the spread is actually what the broker will charge you for using this platform to trade. Is that okay? Yes. So every broker charges you. That is how the brokers make their money. All right. So they allow you to trade the financial market. They give you their platform to trade the financial market. So in using their platform, you will rent that platform. So each time you open an asset, a trade rather, they will charge you for a commission. It might be in form of a fixed commission or in form of a spread, okay, a variable commission. So now, depending on the account, okay, if it is an ECN account, okay, a raw spread account, it's also called an ECN account, they will charge you a fixed commission. Okay, but if it's an STP account or a pro account, they will charge you through spread. Okay, now this is the spread. Okay, this is quite a very low spread. You can see now. So here's the spread here is 1 because the last digit is not accounted for. It's a pipette value. So the spread here is 1. Here the spread is 0. Okay, if it's a single digit, the spread is 0. Okay, here the spread is 0. Here the spread is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, so that's how we calculate the spread. If it's a 2-digit value, the spread is just the first. What's here, like here, this is 21, right? So the spread is 2. If it's just a single digit, then the spread is 0. Is that okay? All right, so that's how we calculate spread. So the spread is actually what the broker charges you for using his platform. Is that okay? Now, that's it about spread. Now, I've understood this about the market watch, the bid price, the ask price, the spread, okay? Now, let's do something. Now, from the market watch, I can change whatever asset I want to look into. For instance, it is AUD USD. If I want to check in AUD USD, just to click and hold, drag to the window, okay? This AUD USD. If I want to check GBP USD, just to click and hold, drag to the window, all right? So I am using that same window, but if I want to open separate windows, what do I do? All right, so it's very simple. In that case, I just have to click on it and right click and then look at a chart window. Click on chart window. A separate window will be open for that asset. Is that okay? If I go to GBP USD, right click, click on chart window, another separate window will be open for that asset. Is that okay? Now, let's see something. If you look on this particular asset, we have changed the color of the candles. We have changed the background. We have changed all of it. All right. Now, I would not have to waste my time to begin to change this one again. That would be a real waste of time. So what I would just do is to save this one as a template. So what do? I will just right click. And when I right click, I'll go to templates. And then I say save template. And then here I will just put in I can use anything, right? Let me use my name, Shadrach. Okay, and then I save. Now I've saved this template. So any other one I'm opening, I don't need to recalibrate or change the colors again. I just right click, go to templates, and then click on Shadrach, and that's it. Is that okay? Very clean, very easy, very simple. And then the next one again, the same thing. Right click, templates, Shadrach, right? So that's it, very simple. So you can open several windows, or you can use that same window, just look at different chart assets if you want to. Okay, so that's it. Very simple, very easy. Then I'm just trying to wrap up because I want to see that this lecture just fall in between in the space of 1 hour. I don't want to exceed 1 hour. Okay, so I may be a little bit fast. So, but I guess I'm very clear on the old stuff. Okay, then let's just briefly look at time frames, or let's look at the tools. Number one, let's look at the crosshair. Okay, now the crosshair. Let me take off the market watch. I think we are done with that. Now, the crosshair, we use it to measure. Okay, for instance, let me just say, I want to go to chart. I want to, let's say, zoom out, make it smaller. And then I want to maybe draw support and resistance. And I want to see if this place, like I'm having maximum number of touches or whatever, I can just use my crosshair to just do that measurement. Is that okay? Okay, let me still shrink it, zoom out further. Okay. So I can check with my crosshair, okay, this place is a nice either support level or resistance zone or whatever. I can do that checkmating with my crosshair. Another thing I can do with my crosshair is to check my pip value or my point value from this point to this point, how many point value. Is that okay? See now? So I can check so that I can know the number of pips movement from this point to this point. Right? So, and I can use the crosshair to also determine the price at a particular point because it will show the price, the number of bars, okay, the candlestick bars I have passed to this point, and then the point value. Is that okay? So that is it. That's one way we can use the crosshair. Another thing again we can use is the vertical line. Just click on it, drop. Okay, vertical, drop. Okay, click and drop. If you want to increase the size or the color of the vertical line, just right click, alight, first of all, double click on it to alight it, right click, go to properties, and then here you can increase the thickness. You can change the color. Let's keep it at black. All right. And then you're okay. Is that? So you can change the vertical line properties. Now, what do we use the vertical line for? For instance, if I am let's say I am looking at an higher time frame, for instance, this higher time frame, let's say is, let me take off this one. Let me delete all selected. So let me zoom in. Okay. Now this 4 hours, for instance, and I want to just look at, okay, 4 hours. What happened around this period? I want to see that in lower time frame. I can just place a vertical line there. Okay. And then I've mapped that 4 hours candle. I can go to lower time frame to find out what happened around that point. So now let's see. Now you will notice that as I try to shift the chart, okay, it is still like not aligning me. It's bringing me back to the current, what's it called? To the current market. So what I'll do, go to chart. Under chart, you will see auto scroll. Click on auto scroll. Now that auto scroll will enable you to scroll backwards, okay, without any hindrance. So you can see you can scroll. So that vertical line or that particular 4 hours candle, yeah, it is. This is where it started on a lower time frame. So we can use the vertical line to actually do that kind of stuff. Is that okay? The next one is the horizontal line. We use the horizontal line to draw support and resistance line. Okay, I'm going to talk more about this. So just drop and drag and click and drop, click and drop. And so you have all of this. You can see now, right? Then we also have the trend line. Okay, we used to capture market trends. Okay, like here now you can see how you can capture this trend. Okay, this is what we use the trend line for. So if there's a break of trend, then we'll see that, okay, the market have changed direction. Is that okay? Yeah, so that's about the trend line. So we use it to capture market trends. All right, so okay, so guys, sorry about that interruption. So let me share my screen again. All right, so, and then so that's about the what's it called, the trend line. Now, then if we push on further, we have what is known as the Fibonacci retracement. In the case of the Fibonacci retracement, we use it to capture the continuations, okay? That is, if the market started from here, push down to a particular high, and then we want to come into that market, we wait for it to retrace to at least the Fibonacci golden ratio of 61.8, and then from there we can capture it for that continuation. So we use the Fibonacci retracement to capture continuations of trend, okay? These are just tools in the MT5 we can use to enhance our trading. So you need to know how to make use of these tools, okay? So that is that about this particular stuff about the vertical, horizontal, and the Fibonacci retracement. We're going to talk more about these things in details, but this is just like an overview of the MT4 platform, just to have an idea. Is that okay? And then that is it. So I'm not going to waste much time again on this, because the part 2 of it, I'm going to talk about the how to install custom indicators and how to look bring up default indicators, and how to install the EA, okay, the expert advisor. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be talking about on the part 2, and then so give some finishing touch to some things that we still need to know about the MT5. So, but these are just the basics. So before I round off, I just want to briefly talk about the time frames. Okay, we have the 1 minute time frame, we have the 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, and monthly. Okay, now what does the time frame represent? Number one, the time frame helps us to do a top-down analysis, okay? Yes, a top-down analysis. So if you want to do a detailed analysis, we'll look at it from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. Then, generally, the time frame, the market is segmented into time frames, in the sense that if you want to know what is going on in the market at interval of one minute, then you have to go to the 1 minute time frame. If you want to know what is going on in the market at an interval of five minutes, then you have to go to the 5 minutes time frame. If you want to go to the market, know what is going on in the market at an interval of 15 minutes, then you go to 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so that is it. So, and the kind of strategy you are using also determines the kind of time frame you will be looking at. Okay, so that is that about time frame. But we'll have a special class on time frames. Okay, alone is deep, so that we'll know how to use it to do analysis and all the rest of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is all for now, the part 1 of understanding the MT5. Okay, part 2 will be more detailed, because we'll be looking at something more advanced as per EAs, as per custom indicators, and then default indicators, which we'll be talking about. So thank you so very much, guys. And I wish you a wonderful day of trading, and we'll see you again sometime next week. And then that's how we'll be meeting. Thank you so very much once more, and I wish you a peaceful day. Bye-bye.